now listening to SFCP Radio, where we gap the airwaves.
Good morning! Yes, you're back. It's the motivation station. No, you're not back. It's you're here.
You haven't left. You just don't know it. We've been listening to good tunes. That's why they haven't noticed. They're like, I'm still here.
I thought you would like that for like a weird uncle, you know. Don't worry, you never left.
Oh my goodness. You imagine that.
You like gave that vibe immediately. I'm sorry, I apologize.
It's a snore.
It must be the snore.
No.
Well, as jy wil score, moet jy snore.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, dude, I must say, like, that is one of the oddest sayings I've ever heard.
Maar dis waar. As jy nie snor nie, gaan jy nie score nie.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Kyk soos ons Messi en Ronaldo, hulle almal het gemis tot hulle snor gegroei het. And then they were like, okay, goal after goal. You see what I'm saying? See, it's not how you will score.
Yeah. Big color.
Yay! It's actually it's a good day. It's Tuesday.
It is a raining Tuesday.
Huh?
It's a raining Tuesday.
Yeah, it's raining. So that means ons plant nie plant vandag nie. Ons well, we're not going to put the plants in the outside today. No. We're going to stay in the house and make like in-house plants. Wait, in-house plants are like children. Do you think?
I don't know.
Do you think it's okay to call your children in-house plants?
Well, depending.
I think with the new generation it might just be applicable.
Yeah, fair point. Like, do you... No,
Did you take your plants outside? No. I feed
inside.
them constant PS5 and a little...
As long as the plants are connected to the internet.
We are fine. These plants and the internet have a good relationship, man. Oh,
goodness. We actually have a few topics coming up today. AC Cobra has a new one. I think, if I remember correctly. And then Toyota's, I think it's Toyota that's launching a Bucky that is going to be...
Toyota launching a Bucky. Whoa, that's unheard of, though.
I think.
No
I'm not too sure. I know
way.
someone is launching a Bucky that's going to, maybe compare with...
They're bringing out a Bucky that is cheaper than the Hilux. Is that what you're trying to say? Okay. Yes, Toyota is bringing out a Bucky cheaper than the Hilux. Is it tweedehands Hilux? Hey!
Yeah. And then I foresee a lot more Toyota GRs on the roads of South Africa. So it is being said that, or the price has been released for the new GR, and it seems that it may be cheaper than the Golf R and the Type R.
Well, it's still 880,000 rand, man.
Yeah, but still, like you're still gonna pay for the quality because that's a 3-cylinder.
Is it the Corolla?
Kilowatt.
Yes, it's the Corolla. It's a 300 kilowatt car. Yes, I would say go for it. But I would also say don't go for it.
Why?
Because you can buy yourself an STI for that price.
Yeah, but everyone has one.
What? Everybody has an STI. I'm going to slut you with the coffee copy now.
Sorry.
What have you just done?
I was sitting on Ford. I missed the I. I was like ST.
No, not STs. What? Are you going to
but
buy?
like meaning like comparing it like to the same class.
But
So for me, like STI doesn't. It's not in the class.
then for me, you need to go snore a bit more.
Yeah,
Because it's an all-wheel drive Corolla GT turbo car with 300 kilowatts. It's literally this. Dis dieselfde ding op die boek as an STI. Now you're telling me it's not in the class of an STI. It's a four-wheel drive turbocharged
I
car.
see it a little bit higher.
And it's a Toyota! What are you saying higher? The Toyota or the Subaru?
The Subaru.
Okay, cool, you're fine. I'm just checking, dude. I'm very worried, man. I was like, die bra raak verslaaf op Toyota. Wie laat hy goed snyf? Stop sniffing brake fluid, man.
I think it's what the 3 cylinders do to you. And especially I think if it's or like added with an all-wheel drive system
And the turbo.
and the turbo, I can think that they used to be so big.
No, the GR is all joking aside, the GR is amazing. The Toyota GR Corolla and the Toyota Yaris GR. Both of them amazing cars. I've test driven the Yaris. Not a normal one. We
Yeah.
drove the Dodo Fab Bolt edition.
The one with vents that vent.
The one with real vents. Yes, not. Yeah, let's just not. Yeah. Then, other than the Corolla, you said there's a Bucky cheaper than a Hilux now.
It seems to be, yes. I have not checked out the pictures of a set Bucky.
I am looking at this set Bucky. It's called a Mful. That's what it's. I think it's IMVO.
I'm trying to see where the inspiration might have come for this.
Mahindra.
I did not say it.
I said it. This looks like a Mahindra, but it doesn't. It looks like a Jeep crossed with the Mahindra, crossed with a Suzuki. You remember Suzuki? Like, I'm talking about many moons ago. I'm talking about 9 to 10 years ago. Suzuki had a concept car that was a Bucky, and it kind of looked like this. It was a double cab.
Huh.
Yeah, so this is weird, but this is going to be a cool little Bucky. I wonder how big it is. The concept, it's an IMVO, and it was revealed in Thailand. Believe it or not, this car is probably going to do very well in Thailand.
Yeah, it looks. I don't know, like it may be deceiving,
It
but
looks-
it looks a little bit smaller than your average Bucky. Eh?
No, look at the front window. Gives it away.
Oh.
Look how small the wipers are towards the front window. This is going to be a Hilux part.
Fair point.
You see it?
I see.
This car, IMVO. I would advise anybody that is looking for a pickup that is not in the market for a Hilux, go and check this thing out. Eh? It's an IMVO Toyota. It's gonna be an awkward car when they start selling it in our country, because we are Bucky fanatics, man. Ons is vir die kop geslaan met bakkies. We were like, okay, here we are. It's a new country. Get the brood, get the Bucky. We are going up to that side there. I think we're gonna call it a Transvaal, and then we're gonna buy another Bucky. Oh, daar's Piet met die Ranger. He's gonna get stuck in Potgietersrus and have to stay there. Halfway up.
I saw a video on TikTok where they were ripping on this guy with his Ranger, because it was like Toyota. The Ranger's bonnet is open, then Toyota. And I was like, shame.
Oh, nee.
Well, it happens.
Bro, I'm gonna say this and say this now. If the Bucky works in our country, it drives things up and down, and it can take the corner 3 o'clock on a Friday morning without falling over, it is a quality Bucky. That's the standards we measure it on. We sometimes decide to put women on the back and be like, okay, how many can we carry? But other than that, we know the basic tests for Buckies. And I would say that Bucky looks like it's going to do well. It looks cool, man. It doesn't look like a Toyota, so I think this will be applicable and will be appealing to some people. The new IMVO.
Yeah.
You heard about it here first. Skippy chose that one. I'm trying to keep this going, but I can't say anything more about this Bucky, can I?
Yeah.
It's white.
Yeah.
Actually, I can. Have you seen this? Have you seen this on the Bucky? All of these rope tying anchors. Like,
Yeah, I was
it's got
wondering.
rope anchors on the fender. Now, I'm not a car engineer, but I will never do that and tie it to a fender. I will never take an anchor point. I hope that fender is made out of like 5mm steel plate. Because if you're gonna tie something to that fender, and believe you me, people are going to they are going to tie things
Especially
to that
South
thing.
Africans.
So no. And there's a little ladder at the back to climb in the buck.
But you know what gets me? It's like the wheels, like the wheels and the wheel arch. Like it looks more like a urban, like.
It looks 1600, not
Yeah,
3-liter
like
turbo.
The spacing on the wheel arch doesn't look like a Bucky's. Like it looks lower. Wow.
Look, if you look at the travel distance, yes, but the wheel arch is in the half of that, so there's no travel distance then. Maybe it doesn't have full-on Bucky suspension. Maybe it's something different,
Fair.
It's gonna be are you telling me that this is a hybrid Bucky? It's a hybrid, dude. It's an EV vehicle. That explains a lot. Okay. Everything we've said about this Bucky is good. It's going to be good. That's all we're going to say. I can't. For now, it's time for Vice and Rehab one last time, and then Avicii, Without You. Enjoy the songs, and remember, this is the morning show, the motivation station. Me and Skippy keeping you awake between 8 and 9. What? Yes. 8:30. We're gonna go a bit past 9, because why? Load shedding. Why not? Enjoy the tunes, huh?
You are now listening to SFCP Radio, where we gap the airwaves.
Yes! Good morning! And you can get in touch with us over WhatsApp and what's up?
078 354 7678.
Then you can also get us on the Discord at the Quest Gaming, ne? Or just on Discord. You can also get us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. And then you can go find us at Simple Radio and Radio Garden. And if nothing of that works, go to www.sfcpsa.com. Ne? You can get yourself the new copy of Showtime magazine on there as well, because that was released yesterday. What is it in moeilikheid gekom?
It does seem to be the case.
Yeah, we got in a bit of trouble.
I'm not sure why though. Like I don't get it.
It looks like we didn't put the right logo in the right place. I don't know. But it can't be true because we put the right logo.
Yeah, sure, because we're the editor.
Yeah, sure. But hey, I'm happy that the article is there. We featured again in this month's Showtime magazine, and it was pretty amazing. So go and check that out. The show photos look cool. The people look cool. And Showtime magazine always delivers.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Dude, there was some epic content. Did you see the monster trucks in there?
Bro. Like I'm saying, this is the #1 online mag in our country, I think.
Yeah, fair point.
I'm willing to say that straight up. That is the #1 car magazine in our country, Showtime magazine. Club.
I would think so, because
and it focuses on car events, it focuses on cars, it focuses on all of the cool things. So
It's like the whole lifestyle in a magazine.
Pin klaar verby.
Yeah.
And then Gary drives a cool Audi as well. So
Yeah.
bonus pin, and a nice Nissan Backie.
Dude, like imagine you turbos that caravan of them.
Oh,
Like imagine that. Like
imagine that.
The only reason why I'm thinking about it is because I saw a video last night of one crazy caravan being turboed, right? And I was going,
And those caravans are nice.
dude.
They are nice.
Yeah, but it's still a 1.9.
Mhm.
Think of what's the 1.9
TDI.
Yeah.
We got dropped by a TDI the other day. I was driving home with the Condor.
Yeah, man.
And there was this guy with his caddy. He just didn't want me to come past. So I got past. And then all of a sudden I just saw this thing going out. And he was stepping the 7 sorted nonsense out of that poor little 1.9. But he passed me. I'll give it to him. He came past. And the eye was like, "Wow!
I will not lose.
I will not lose." And I was like, okay, Connie is just driving here. Connie. But hey, if you want to turbocharge your car, yes, it's always a good idea.
Yeah, good.
That's how we feel.
Just don't boost too high in the beginning.
Yeah, keep it under a bar in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then always just add 0.1.
Yeah.
0.1. Add 0.1. Until the Condor shoots out the left-hand side of the engine bay. There goes the good road. And then just drop it 2 points again, and then you know where the max is. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. There's probably a cheaper way to find out how to do that, but you can do it that way as well. I don't know. Your choice. Ne?
Fair point.
Fair point. So, now that we're back, let's talk about some serious stuff. I love how the way your face goes, what?
Yeah, that is.
It's another IOL article, and this article, everything about it is a handful. Like, listen to this. The writer is Jonasai Maromo, and his photo is literally him with a media bulletproof vest on. This guy looks like he's...
That's how you take a picture of him.
That's how you do it, man.
Yeah.
I am a journalist in South Africa. I walk around with my bulletproof vest every day and write about the good things that happen in our country. Like if we were, probably, you know what, it's not even that far-fetched. It's okay to walk around with a bulletproof vest, now that I'm thinking about it.
You know what, you
Have you
might
seen the
get-
latest videos of our country?
Fair point. Like, you might get 1 or 2 looks, and then, like, the rest of the people will be like, why am I wearing one?
Why am I not wearing one? Can I get one at Pep? It's gonna be the first, man. But it's the truth, ne? So this guy, alright, you would expect if you see a photo of a journalist like this, you would expect some good stuff, ne?
Yeah, no.
I promise you, if me and him went to a war zone, I would just wear a Mandela t-shirt. He'll be shot first. Did you know that's a thing?
No.
Really, really. You remember when there was let's say about 13, 12 years ago, there was big war, and there was a problem. Media people didn't know how to pronounce themselves as media, where different countries can't read like English or something like that. So what happened was, journalists started wearing Mandela t-shirts,
Oh wow.
and it was so powerful that they would run into a crossfire, and both parties will stop shooting because they would see the Mandela t-shirt between them.
Yeah.
Both parties will stop shooting because of a t-shirt. So that's a message, man. When your face literally stops bullets on a t-shirt,
Fair.
enough said.
Yeah.
Eh? So that's pretty cool. But yeah, I thought I'll just bring up the guy's bulletproof vest in his profile photo. I like it. Spicy. But okay, let's talk about what his job is. He's a journalist, and he actually wrote about this. The rats in those buildings are so fat. Acting Johannesburg Mayor Kenny Kunene vows to clear out hijacked buildings. We know who Kenny Kunene is. Now you know why this is for me. This is a good article. This is a guy, a Joburg journalist, with his bulletproof vest, writing about Kenny Kunene. you cannot get it any more South African. It's the truth, is it not? So here we go. What are they talking about? They're talking about hijacked buildings. We do have a little bit of a problem in Johannesburg at this moment, it seems. Seems like people are taking over unowned buildings or unclaimed buildings.
Yeah, fair point.
In our country, this has been a problem for very, very long. People have been taking land and spaces without any proper paperwork, anything like that. Like they will set up housing in like 2 days and then
Informal
Ta-da.
settings,
Yeah.
yeah. I wonder, like, these buildings that these individuals have been.
Have you watched the movie Chappie?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah, but then yet again, like, if these buildings are abandoned,
Yeah.
if they are not being used, why not just convert them into housing units?
Read. Because the rats are so fat. Because it means that the standard of the building is not the standard that you need to be living in. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, I agree.
Fair.
Give the building out. But if you give something away for free,
No.
it will be used, it will be misused, and it will not be given back in a proper condition.
No, I want to bring it back to my first point: abandoned.
Abandoned buildings, yes. This is
Like,
exactly
if-
what this
if
is.
If you actually do something about those buildings, you can actually rent them out. Maybe at a lower rate, but
But at
enough
least
to
rent them
keep
out,
the
yeah.
maintenance
Because at this
going.
moment, they're stealing the electricity.
Yeah, exactly.
The electricity to these buildings are being stolen.
Mm.
So the rest of the country, again, load shedding. Because why? We're
Yeah.
giving all of the abandoned buildings in Johannesburg power, man. It's not true. It's not just them. We've got buildings, abandoned buildings all over the country, and we're probably giving them all power. But this is true, ne? To think about that, we in one of our most densest cities.
Yeah.
Like Joburg is the most dense city
yeah.
in South Africa. Done, klaar. Cape Town and Pretoria, they're fun. Johannesburg, that's just busy, man. You're going to be driving the whole day,
Yeah.
running around people, hoping to get back to the airport early enough not to miss your flight.
Mm.
Probably miss your flight, sit in load shedding, go to an abandoned building, try and book a new plane ticket,
Yeah.
and then go back home. You see, Joburg, but I love Joburg. Joburg is nice. I really do enjoy Joburg, man. The roads there, like especially when you drive over those tunnels and it's nice.
Yeah.
But interesting, yeah. There is a thing that happens with these buildings, like they say, the rats, what. It's an unhealthy environment, and to know that they're going to start focusing on doing this, maybe what you're saying is their plan forward to rebuild these buildings and actually rent them out. Because I would say rather rent them out at a very affordable price,
Yeah.
put someone in charge to look after the building, and create a yearly budget for it. Like, you can do the plumbing yearly, you can do the electricals yearly. You don't need to do it every week, because you're getting personnel paying for staying there. That can just keep it up and going.
Exactly. So all that's needed here is a little bit of income maintenance that can be done by the
And just get one of those riot buses, man, and send them in there. They'll get everybody out of the building real soon.
even the rats.
Even the yeah, they'll even get the rats out of there. But I feel for us that is a country where housing and proper living facilities is a bit of a challenge. I would feel that that is the right option, and to actually give people housing would be definitely the next step.
because-
That'll be the step forward, man.
The only reason why I'm seeing sense in this, right, is those buildings are already existing.
Yeah.
They're already built.
Yeah.
They're there. So you don't have to go on about a budget. You know, you have to like build these buildings. You have to find new.
You don't have to
ground for it.
reconnect
Yeah,
the
you
electricity.
don't
It's
have
already
to.
there.
Yeah.
Somebody already was like, Hoza, I got this. And he
Exactly.
loaded it to the building, and now everybody's paying for their electricity. Just put on a prepaid meter and it's fine, and we got it all sorted, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is easy. This is an easy fix. So let's not talk about, you know?
I wouldn't say easy, but it is. It would be a fix.
That's an easy fix, dude. Own the property, manage the property, make money out of the property. I don't think that's difficult. That is the easiest way to make money in our country. Think
Yeah,
about
but
it.
I'm not focusing on the money.
I'm also not focusing on the money. I'm just saying, for this to be a project, it's gonna be pretty easy, because literally anybody owning property can do that. It's like 1 plus 1 is a garage pie.
Yeah.
Nog 1, I'll wear Coke. Now you've got a Coke and a garage pie, I move on with my life. Or no, let's leave it the way it is and the rats eat your Coke and pie. You decide. You see, that's how easy it is. You can stop there. It's not even a difficult one. But for now, Bon Jovi, Living on a Prayer. And then it's Karsten Honey featuring Easy. I like that name. Easy. It's an easy name to pronounce. Away, Bon Jovi. Enjoy.
You are now listening to SFCP Radio, where we gap the airwaves.
Yes, and welcome terug. It's the Motivation Station with me, Scarp, and the guy next to me is called Skippy.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning, dag. So, you were talking about?
I was saying a lot of things.
No, man, you were saying something very specific.
We have a surprise for you,
Listen to
ladies
this.
and gentlemen. Our
Yes.
surprise is called Mr. Gary Duncan. So this individual has been a singer and is originally from Liverpool.
Yeah, boy.
He's been singing since 1996, right? So it has
What?
been
1996? I was 6 when this guy started singing.
You see.
Yeah, because I was 6 jaar gekend.
Fair point. So originally from Liverpool, he's since 2017. He's been, 2007 rather. He's been residing in Liverpool.
Lekker.
And ladies and gentlemen, so the love of music that we have for here at the station is one of the very goals that Gary has. It is to share his music with the rest of the world. So they reached out to us and actually sent us I want to say it's a little bit of a banger.
It is a
It's
banger,
quite
definitely.
a
I've
good
heard
song.
this. So, treat for today. We're not going to talk a lot right now. No. We're going to play Gary Duncan's new tune, and then after that, we'll be back with a new section. I just thought, it will be a good time to officially bring him to the playlist, and you'll hear the song a lot more.
Oh yeah.
And hopefully we get some more music from Gary Duncan.
Oh, I hope so.
I would very much look forward to that, sir. So for now, here's the new song from Gary Duncan, The Fine Birds Blow. This literally released like
On the top.
on the 12th of
Yeah.
this month.
Yeah.
So 4 days ago, this song was released, and now we're gonna play it for the rest of the world.
Oh, yeah.
Enjoy! It is the best ever.
The lightning strikes and the cold wind blows. He search for the answers. No one ever knows. On a mountain high or a valley low, is your heart
now listening to SFCP Radio, where we gap the airwaves.
And welcome back. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that was the song from Gary Duncan.
Yeah,
And
the
song
fire
is-
burns below.
Yeah. What a tune, dude.
What a
and
tune,
the
man.
guitar solo.
Hey,
Oh,
brother.
I was enjoying that so much. So if you want to listen to the song again, we will upload it onto the website for you, so you can go and give it a listen, give some feedback there, maybe give it a like or two.
Of course,
Share
of
it.
course, of course. And then we'll give you the links to go find his songs and buy.
Yeah, and actually go and check out his profile. I see that they did add a Facebook link there, so we'll upload that with the post as well. So you can actually go and check out what is and who is
Gary Duncan. Thank you for reaching out, Gary Duncan and his team. For us, it's a big honor. Thank you. It's wonderful to hear from international artists.
Yay, hey.
Because we work with local artists every day. Like every day. If you told me last year I would be on my phone every day talking to artists, I would have told you, nah, not gonna happen, dude. We're just a little radio station doing our thing. Now we're literally entertaining 5,000 to 7,000 people every Saturday, and we've got artists every Saturday. So, hey, a lot can change in like a month.
It's crazy.
A lot can happen. You would think that you're just going on, and then all of a sudden you're very busy and don't know what day of the week it is most of the time. What day of the week is it today? Exactly. You see what I mean? It's Tuesday. There we go. You see, that took you a moment. I love the fact that people normally think I'm joking. No. Life is but a journey, my good friend. And if you've got a blender, well, it's time for a smoothie, baby. But hey, other than that, beautiful days ahead of us. It's a beautiful week. That said, we got some more news. We've got news from a new AC Cobra. You said.
It does seem to be the case. However,
To bring back a classic is gonna be hard.
yeah,
Agreed?
fair point.
Mr. Kenny Kunune, Strongs with your hijacked buildings in Johannesburg. We're gonna keep on talking about cars now. Next car we're talking about is the new AC Cobra. It's a GT Roadster. So it's gonna be no roof, of course, but that's what the Cobra is all about. Except if it's going into the Le Mans, then they get a roof. Because their front windows, the old designs, used to fall in at 175 miles per hour.
Do you
So-
think that's not the case?
No, I don't think so. No, I think this window can take a bit more. If you look at the design of it,
Yeah.
you'll see that the frame around the window on this new Cobra is a lot stronger and a lot more beefier.
Yeah, maar dis mooi nie.
There's Biomoy. Imagine sitting on the inside of that. Look at the seat.
Oh.
It's a proper bucket seat. It's not. This
Yeah.
car wasn't made for luxury. It was made to be driven. Okay, no wait, that's luxury. Look at the seats.
Maar
Forget what I said. You know what I
Dude,
love? I love the
that's
leather
so
belts
cool,
everywhere. It
yeah.
looks like a boat on the inside. It's got. Look at that stop button.
Yeah,
Brrr,
see,
it's like a
there's the
pilot
e-brake
switch.
as well.
The gear lever is old school, the round ball. You can go to my Subaru and you'll see I'll have the same type of gear lever because it's just the way it should roll. If I may nitpick a bit, the steering wheel doesn't work for
I
me.
was about to say the
Yeah.
same thing. That's
The steering wheel looks like it comes from a Mini Cooper S. But it's true.
fair point.
The reason why I say is because you can immediately connect it to that, man.
Yeah.
And look at the mirror. The Spielkey, die can't Spielkey. Also, it comes from a Mini Cooper S. So,
Well, I guess it's like new school meets
old school.
Yeah.
No, that's not even. That's just design flaw. From my opinion, I would say the Spielkeys and the steering wheel was a big no-go.
Yeah. The
The-
rest looks. I love it.
The dials are amazing. I love the carbon fiber color at the back, but it's not a carbon fiber design. It looks like
Yeah.
I don't know. The photo doesn't really. I can't really see everything off of that shot. I love the switches at the bottom of the dash.
Oh,
The leather belts over every panel, keeping everything together. That's pretty cool. The car actually does look awesome.
it looks phenomenal.
What's cool? It's gonna be right-hand drive
Oh.
as well, so we're gonna be able to get it here. It's got a what? Okay, so you're gonna get a 6-speed manual.
Oh, because we have to.
Or the purist.
Yes,
That's
yes,
of course for the purist. You're gonna have to get a gearbox. You can't go. But then there's a 10-speed auto box. Well,
Well, it's. I would assume it's when you and your wife want one, and she's like, I don't know, resistant
670
to
kilowatt. Do you want to give that manual to your wife? Manual.
No,
Imagine her
that's why she's
slipping up to
getting the
second
auto.
from first full gear and that thing goes, man. 670 kilowatt on a manual gearbox. You're gonna have to be an experienced driver to drive this thing. according to what I understand. I don't think you're gonna go out there, drive this thing like Colin McRae on your first weekend out there. It's got 670 kilowatts. You're gonna have to.
certainly try.
You can try. Please invite me, because I'm one of those people. I've driven in a few kilowatt cars in my life, and I've driven a few kilowatt cars in my life, and I've got friends that got twin turbo cars, and they're like, yo, as soon as it comes out, you're the man driving it. And I'm like, why? Like, you look like you can handle a fishing rod, you know? This thing's gonna fight. And it's true. I really enjoy cars that fight back. I like a car that goes nah 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 nah. And then there's a moment every time where I go like, oh, and then it just turns into yes. So 670 kilowatts gonna be a lot of fun.
I do see it's running a 5-liter V8. Now I'm wondering, like, this really has me thinking, like, them like taking new school to old school, you know, doing like the whole retro thing. How is it gonna sound? Is it gonna sound like the proper old school?
Oh no, it's a V8, so they won't be able to mess with that too much. It's gonna be a V8, and you know, any V8 sounds good. Klaar, punt verby. It's a 5-liter V8, which the standard model will do 488 kilowatt. So it's still not bad, man. I'm talking about a car that doesn't even weigh 500 kilograms, bro. 450 kilograms of steel, powered by 488 kilowatt of horse. It is going to be a recipe for the. I just hope this thing handles like a dream.
Oh, dude.
I'm looking forward to the first review of this new Cobra. Hey, I see Cobra Ford. If you're listening, me and Skippy, we've been doing reviews. We review cars. I would really enjoy doing a review on the new Cobra. So just hit us up, man, at SFCPSA.
Even give us a missed call.
We'll take it to Gerotech for the day. We'll really do like a professional review for you. We'll take it to Gerotech, test it out. You can put it on the insurance, everything's gonna be fine. We won't do like weird stuff to it.
Don't get too crazy.
No, but we will definitely test the 488 kilowatt of this beast. I'm so happy they're releasing something like this, man. The world needs a new AC Cobra, let's be honest.
Yes.
Yes, and yes. So from the SFCP radio team, we would like to say yes. Yes. It's like what? Deal or no deal? Deal. This is a deal.
It's fine. We'll take it.
I'll take 2. Like, oh.
Yeah, but I do like. However, like, for me, the timing is on point. Like, think about it. All the new EVs that are coming out.
Somebody
all
needs
of
a
someone needs
guzzling
to bring
sports car.
out a V8. So thank you.
Thank you for being that guy. Thank you for bringing back the V8s. What I must say is, a few years ago, people said, it's the end of the V8s. It's the end of the big motors.
Never.
It's 6 cylinders are done. 4 cylinders are going out. It's going to be the 3-cylinder turbo generation. Well. You're like those guys that said electric cigarettes will be the new thing. It didn't happen. It never happened. You want to smoke with the lighter and tobacco. Smoking is bad for you and harmful to your health. Just for these, and very dangerous if you're pregnant. So that's me just giving a bit of a community, but I will keep on with my story. Anybody likes to smoke with a lighter, you know, like that's what you get. Electric cigarette. So yes, I'm happy somebody brought out an old school Roy Chesterfield, man. Like a Chesterfield Roy or a Camel or something. This is a proper smoke, man. So this AC Cobra is definitely going to be something awesome to see. I can't wait until we see the first one in Swartkops. I can't wait until we race next to one, because I love this. The big car companies, we love you guys. And the cars that you bring out, we've been to your professional days where they go like, okay, there's a fleet of 22 brand new cars. And we don't argue, because we know it's like 23 million, 24 million rand. And then they give it to a bunch of journos for the day. And then normally we're in that group, you know, like, hola, Jose! And then we drive these cars very properly. We look after them, take care of them. Yeah, there's a standard, of course. It's an industry standard. That's every journo out there expects you to have the same standard. Otherwise, their job is in trouble as well.
Yeah.
So then we treat them like that. But then we get to a Super Tracks day. Lonnie, if that guy gives me the keys, I'm throwing that thing into the Roy. Because you know what? It is a racetrack day. There is insurance for it. And then we know we can drive it. And I've seen a lot of cars being pushed to the limit on the racetrack, and I really do enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie. I can't wait to take my personal build and race some of these big cars. It is happening. She's coming back. He is coming back. The chief is coming back to the streets. Racetrack. The racetrack, not the streets. The racetrack, sorry. Saying it correctly. But yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Looking forward to that. What else?
Mm-hmm.
I think we covered all of it.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of
That's
for
all
this
of the
video.
news for today. Now people are like, oh, dankie tog nie toe gaan openpraat. Stop lying, man. You
Right.
enjoy us in the mornings.
Yes, we play some good music.
We do play some good music at least. Like that we've got down. And what's nice is after this show, it's music. Straightforward. Deer and deer. There's no... It is what it is. We've got music until tomorrow. Our load shedding might not allow it. Might allow it. But yeah. It's going through.
Oh, yeah. It's
Yeah, but we got
load
three.
shedding,
So yeah, I'm gonna have to change the schedule. I'm gonna have to change the time slot for Scorpiverse.
Yeah, that is true.
I'm gonna have to start changing it, and we're gonna maybe have to make it a little bit earlier from 5. I don't know. We'll sit around the table. We'll decide. But Scorpiverse and the Quest Gaming is making a comeback. So either way, it's happening. That's all I can say. Net.
Fair point.
But for now, the morning show stays the way it is. Me and Skippy will always be greeting you lekker bright and early. Except our British and European listeners, I think we're an hour behind them or we're an hour ahead.
Yeah, somewhere there.
What time is it in London now? Somebody hit us up there on Discord or on WhatsApp or anything, just let us know. I've got a clock here somewhere. I'm not going to go look for it. Today we're playing out with Coldplay, A Sky Full of Stars, and I'm going to sommer gooi in a second song there, mag ek maar? Thank you. I think we're going to go with Klank Carousel, Good to Go. And that's how we're ending off the show today. Remember, this week has just started,
Oh, yeah.
but your life's been going a while. You have experience, you have the knowledge, and you have the motivation to achieve anything and everything you want to. But rule number 1, you can do anything, just not everything. Aware? And it ain't a crime to take care of yourself. Yeah, boy, he said that better. This is the Motivation Station. We love greeting you in the mornings. Thank you for listening to the show. We're going to play out with some awesome songs, people that have a lot more talent than us. But hey, who's counting? Thank you, Coldplay. Bye!
You are now listening to SFCP Radio, where we gap the airwaves.